Okay. So students, let's proceed further with the next slide. There is one more case study that talks about home depot data breach. It's a simple case study. So this case studies will tell you how hacking was possible previously. Well, it was not at all, you can say, the security was not into such a at such a great level. It was into existence, but the people were compromised the systems, the network according to their requirement. Sometimes a disgruntled employee always ensures that certain information within their own network is compromised by default so that he as well as his friends will get benefited. There are certain essential terminologies written here. Go through this. Hack value, zero-day attack, vulnerability. There are still some more. We will discuss this. So the first term is hack value. It refers to a value that denotes the attractiveness, interest, or something that is worthy. Value describes the target's level of attraction to the hacker. What this means? Well, hacking is moreover concerned with the information. That's it. Nobody will hack any deaf and dumb system that has got no data. Correct? So hack value is the value that refers certain kind of attractiveness or positiveness. It's, for example, I know that the bank's web server is located at a specific location and I can easily compromise the details. I'm moreover interested in the data so that I can keep the bank at ransom and then get some more, you can say, financial benefits. So this is what is hack value. Second one is zero-day attack. It refers to the threats and vulnerabilities that can exploit the victim before the developer identify or address as well as release any patch for that vulnerability. Let's discuss this. It refers to the threats and vulnerabilities and that can exploit the victim before the developer identify or address and release any patch for that vulnerability. Well, you might have heard about crowdfunding. It has happened recently. It is not a zero-day kind of an attack, but there are many queries that are unanswered. Why the European Union or why a specific sector is straight away focusing only on a specific company for patches for a specific company's operating system? Second, why only a specific sector is compromised and why not a bigger nation is not? Then there are certain nations who are not at all part of it, but still they are asking for the compensation. Why? Okay, so these are all the questions that are unanswered. That is a total different story, but yes, it can resemble to a zero-day attack. If I'm thoughtfully just creating a specific attack and it is getting exploited on a specific day at a specific time frame, then you can say that it is a zero-day attack. The major intention is to compromise the data. That's it. Vulnerability, we all know what it is. It's nothing but a weak point, a loophole that is present in a system or a network. Now, this vulnerability can be made by a human purposely, or it is because of certain kind of misunderstanding. Let's proceed. Some more terminologies. Go through this. Well, the next concept is daisy chaining, sequential process of several hacking or attacking attempts to gain the access to a network or a system, one after the other, using the same information and the information obtained from the previous attempt. Sequential process of several hacking or attacking attempt. Well, if I come to know that a specific bank servers are located in a premise, now don't consider it only physical presence. If the location is known, you can easily track the IP address, the network address of that particular network. So if I come to know about it, I will go ahead with a brute force attack and try to gain the access to that particular server by discouraging the services. Okay, so if it is not successful in the first attempt, I'll go on attempting it for n number of times till I am being recognized is nothing but daisy chaining. Second one is exploit. Breach of security of a system through vulnerabilities, zero-day attack, or any other hacking technique. Exploitation can be in any manner. Like, I am a third-party hacker. My job is to make sure that hacking the network and gaining the details. It's a category of exploitation. I'm no more interested in anything. I'm not at all socially related with any company nor any network. But the other category is I'm working for a specific company and I try to exploit it because I know the internals. I'm a disgruntled employee and I'm trying to exploit everything within the company premise. It's a breach of security, and this breach of security is pretty hard. Third factor is doxing. It refers to publishing the information or set of information associated with an individual. This information is collected publicly, mostly from the social network or the other sources. You know how it is being done. Simply, if you are on any social platform, right, you can simply be aware of the other people, be friend with someone, try to collect the information and try to exploit or um, you know what I mean to say. Okay, is the concept of doxing. Next part is payload. Just read through. Okay, payload refers to the actual section of information or data in a frame. This information is the information that we talk about is nothing but a payload. Now, what it is? Well, as I have stated, I access the bank's web server or database server. I get the information of the credit cards of certain number of people, right? Is nothing but the information is nothing but the payload. I get the credit card detail of almost 1,000 people. It's a payload. In case of information security, payload is a section or part of a malicious and exploited code that causes potential harmful activity. Very clear. I got the details of 1,000 people who is holding credit card. Each and every person is having pretty great, you can say, uh, card limit. Let's say 10 lakh rupees per card. If I'm getting the information of 1,000 people, 1,000 multiplied by 10 lakh, you can easily find out how much funds I can have in my pocket right now. And I can go on purchasing anything with the help of that. Actions such as exploit, opening the back doors, and hijacking is nothing but a payload. Next factor is bot, a software that is used to control the target remotely and to execute predefined tasks. Yes, bots, controlling the target remotely. These bots are machines or group of systems or group of programs run on specific number of systems. Bots are utilized for a specific purpose, continuously communicate to a specific system or a specific network. There are different possibilities. First one, go ahead with flooding so that no one else will be able to communicate because the network is pretty jammed and it is slow. Second, I am moreover interested in collecting some information. If I go on asking you same question again and again, that too continuously, probably you will hang up or you will answer the question. If you answer the question, definitely I do have certain details from you. This is what is the principal job of a bot. It is capable to run the automated scripts. They are also known for internet bot or web robots. Correct. These bots can be used for social purposes such as chatterbots, commercial purposes, or intended malicious purposes. So three elements: confidentiality, integrity, and availability. CIA triads. We have discussed this factor in the previous semesters. I taught you everything on these three elements in cryptography. The information should be confidential. The information must be integrated so that there is no fraudulent behavior. And yes, it must be available any point of time. Let's proceed. There are other elements as well: authenticity and non-repudiation. Authentication is a process which identifies the user or devices to grant the privileges, access, and certain rules as well as policies. Authenticity ensures the authentication of certain information that initiates from a valid user claiming to be the source of that information and message transactions. I'll share a simple example. I'm getting a facility to work from home. Okay. Now I'm being given the access to certain servers of that company. Through VPN network, I'm accessing it. When I try to log in through VPN, I need to first of all authenticate myself, first level. Then I am supposed to log into the server to prove that I am the right user to access that particular server. Is nothing but authentication. The next point is non-repudiation, one of the information assurance pillar, which guarantees that the information transmission and receiving between the sender and receiver via different techniques such as digital signatures and encryption. Non-repudiation is the assurance, the communication, and its authenticity so that the sender cannot deny from where he has sent it. Okay. It is just like I have sent you an email stating that you have your examination tomorrow. I cannot deny that I have sent that email. This concept is nothing but non-repudiation. Hope these factors are clear with everyone.